ice. She want a private flight. She wanna slurp the juice. She wanna stay for a night.
Welcome back to Talent Talks episode 6.
Another miserable year, another miserable Christmas. Your channel is now ashes. Your videos gave me rashes.
We actually got resurrected by Uncle in that one ball that I forgot the name of. She's got a fucking boat hat and she's T-posing! Hi, my name is Richard Email, and I'm here to discuss with you the revolutionary product created by our good friends over at D's Industry. That's right, the same D's Industry that created such successful products like the light bulb, bottled water, and cholera bring you the brand new revolutionary product, a cup of air. As we all know, air is kind of funny.
You should buy the product, I use every day. Go.
Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to What the Fuck News.
Holy shit, I haven't seen this dude in a while.
My name is Destery, and I'm just really glad you can't smell me right now. I literally smell like a baby diaper filled with rotten trail mix. God help me. This is What the Fuck News, where we talk about the strange ass news that you might have missed in the last week.
You know, maybe it wouldn't be that bad of an idea to spend my last day as a kid just watching some of the old shit I used to watch. I mean, who knows, it might even help a little. I guess we'll have to fucking find out!
And out at your party, only to around. What does he think about me? Let's go get your Patchy and rumble on the ground. that's all they think about. Release yourself. Release yourself.
My fellow Americans. I have severe depression. That was a joke, by the way. The Obama bit, not the depression part. You know, when you're younger, you kind of have these, like, specific outlooks on the world where you're like, you know, damn, dude, I cannot wait to become a fucking adult and, you know, be able to sleep late, you know, eat whatever I want, get away with murdering my ex-wife and her friend in Los Angeles during 1994. And, you know, even after you get caught by the cops after a long police chase, you know, you still try to maintain the fact that, guys, I didn't kill her, I swear! Even though when the police end up searching your vehicle, they find, you know, just some small things here and there, like $9,000 in cash, a gun, a passport, and a fake goatee and mustache. Allegedly, of course. I'm not trying to step on any toes here. Basically what I'm trying to say is, you know, when you're a lot younger, you kind of think being an adult is going to be, you know, this like magical thing with like no real downsides. But in reality, it's kind of the equivalent of, you know, like getting your balls stomped on in a really dark alleyway by an extremely buff guy at like 2:30 in the morning. And the thing is, right, you know, just kind of being 100% honest with you here, it's recently dawned upon me that in exactly 2 hours and so minutes. I'm not really exactly sure on the exact time at this point. I'll be legally classified as an adult, which I don't know, dude. Like, it doesn't. How do I say this? It doesn't feel right, you know. I kind of feel like, in a sense, I've sort of wasted my formative years, you know, my childhood era. Just kind of creating all this like pointless shit that just really, I don't know, it just doesn't benefit me like at all in the slightest. And I feel like I should have done more with with my life up to this point. It's kind of developed into a whole thing now where it's like, I kind of just, I kind of have a fear of growing up and, you know, taking in all these responsibilities and shit. And I don't know, the fact that I'm here now, I'm at this point, it's weird. In all honesty though, I don't really think in reality, you know, all that stuff really matters. You know, because today we're going to be looking at a few old YouTubers that I used to watch and, you know, see if their content still holds up or if it's complete fucking dog shit. So the 4 creators who we're going to be talking about today are LeafyIsHere. He's basically known for making like reaction commentary videos, and he quite literally popularized the entire commentary genre. RiceGum, who is known for making diss tracks on just straight up fucking embryos. He's kind of coming off there, as you can see. NetNobody, who actually back in the day used to run a channel called Sky Does Minecraft, but eventually he switched over to the NetNobody persona to make more basically more serious music.
Bitch with the pain, watching my views climb.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you here. I've never actually watched a Sky Does Minecraft video. You see, back when I was watching Minecraft content, I was watching the good shit, okay? I was watching fucking Dan TDM and Futuristic Hub. Oh. And finally, the last creator we got here is fucking Destery. Holy shit, I just... Oh. What the fuck? Zoom into that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh fuck, that was not a... Wait, what the fuck? Back to what I was saying though. We got Destery Smith, who is actually known for running a series on Shane Dawson's channel by the name of What the Fuck News. He was also the guy at the very beginning of the video. I know there wasn't any Subway Surfers gameplay at the bottom, so I mean, you probably don't remember that far, so I guess I'll give you a pass this one time. All right, yeah, with that being said, I guess let's just start out with our first person on the list. LeafyIsHere. Okay, LeafyIsHere. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so, apparently his channel, apparently got terminated. That would have been real nice to know before I decide to click record on this fucking video. All right, give me like one quick second here. I need to go check something real quick. Hey, what's up everyone? I'm back. So just a quick, very fucking quick question here. What the fuck happened to this dude's life? I just spent like the last hour trying to figure out what the fuck this dude's been up to since the last time I watched him, right? And holy shit, this motherfucker's career fell off harder than me pushing my dementia-ridden grandma down the fucking staircase so I can get the inheritance money a little bit earlier. So for those who are somehow unaware, LeafyIsHere was a popular commentary channel from 2015 to 2017. Essentially, his content consisted of him making fun of and criticizing a random assortment of people who escaped the fucking psych ward and somehow managed to stumble onto YouTube. At the time, this was a pretty successful format, and it even managed to get him nearly 5 million subs over the course of his career. However, tragedy would strike when on December 12th, 2017, Leafy would upload his final video, amply titled, "This Video Will Make You Cry." However, unlike this video title may suggest, this isn't about like Leafy leaving or anything. On the contrary, actually. Instead, the video is just about him making fun of fucking Matthew Santoro.
Wow, that's really deep, Matt. Close your eyes for a second and imagine you're an African child.
Leafy wouldn't make an actual official return until around March 31st of 2020, when he would drop a 30-second video calling iDubbbz a cock.
My girlfriend started an OnlyFans account, which is a website where you can upload amateur porn. Anything from double penetration all the way over to lewd cosplay and everything in between. And I think all of it is cool. Yeah, I know.
Dude, you're a fucking cuck.
After this point, Leafy would basically just continue to upload regular content, you know, until a few months later when his entire channel was raw dogged off the goddamn platform. Yes, you heard me right. On August 21st, 2020, Leafy's main channel with nearly 5 million fucking subs got banned for breaking the bullying and harassment policy. Now to this fucking day, it's never actually been confirmed as to what videos caused the ban, but there are about 3 main theories that people like to point towards when discussing it.
If you're only being nice cause you wanna lay the pipe, you're a simp.
The first one is that Leafy actually got banned due to a series of videos he made discussing a content creator by the name of Pokimane. I'm gonna be honest with you here, out of all 3 theories that I'm about to present, I actually feel like this is probably the most likely one. Well, you see, Leafy essentially decided to make around 12 fucking videos with Pokimane in the title and thumbnail. The reason why I'm specifically focusing on the titles and thumbnails is because the contents of the video itself doesn't always actually feature Pokimane. At this point, Leafy was doing this tactic where he would put Pokimane's name in the title and thumbnail, you know, to generate some views, but in reality, the video itself is just him discussing like the fucking stock market or something. I don't really think this is necessarily the thing that got him banned, especially considering the fact that like a fuck ton of T channels have made like 50 fucking videos about James Charles, so I don't really think the amount of videos is the contributing factor here. I think the ban mostly has to do with the fact that he was doing shit like raiding her Discord server and criticizing her looks, which by YouTube's TOS is kind of a bannable offense, so I feel like that's probably the most legit reason.
I was gonna make y'all wait though, but like H3 I had to let the wait go.
The second theory is that he actually got banned because at the end of every single one of his 2020 wave of videos, he would include a small little clip of Ethan Klein, aka H3 Productions, saying saying this shit.
You know, I would love people saying, "Oh, Leafy, come back." I would love to see Leafy come back and try to exist in the landscape today. Like, the content that he was making would never fly on YouTube today, and you have to adapt and overcome the fact that like you can't even curse, bro. Like I don't know.
So you know I said the Pokimane theory was probably like the most accurate out of all the ban theories? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you here. I actually think this is the fucking worst out of the three. Like, I get it, right? H3 is pretty fucking cringe, but I highly fucking doubt that H3 is having secret meetings with fucking Susan Wabbajack in the background, trying to get this fucker banned for light jabs at best.
I am a registered sex offender. I stuck my dick into a blender.
The third and final theory is also a pretty sound one. Basically, he just got banned for one of the various videos in his catalog. I don't think this one is as solid as the Pokimane one, but I do think it kind of makes a bit of sense, especially considering the fact that Leafy is known as the dude who bullies children, so, you know, YouTube probably wouldn't be the most happy about that. But yeah, besides that, moving on real quick, Leafy attempted to come back to YouTube under a few different aliases in the months following his ban. The first one was a channel called Weefy, which apparently was a thing that happened because a company called Red Bloom LLC hired Leafy to fucking run it for some reason. However, that didn't work because that channel was swiftly banned, and in its place would be an account called Lucky, which to no one's fucking shock immediately got goddamn banned. To my knowledge, Leafy would come back and try to make one more channel under the name LeafyCast. However, big fucking shock, this didn't work, and this channel was once again thrown into the fucking shadow realm with all the others. Now don't get it twisted, alright? Leafy wasn't just trying to exclusively stick to YouTube, because you see, he actually did attempt to make waves on other platforms. The main ones included Twitter, Twitch, and a fucking Storyfire for some reason. Unfortunately though, much like the various YouTube channels he made, all of his accounts outside of the Storyfire one would get quickly fucking swept away. Personally, not gonna lie with you here, I'm kind of of the belief that Leafy probably shouldn't have been banned in the first place. I mean, sure, don't get me wrong, I mean, he definitely had like a lot of controversy attached to his name, right? But I don't know, dude, I just don't think he did anything that's like all that fucking ban-worthy, you know? Like, I get banning someone like Futuristic Hub or Lion Maker, you know, they kind of had it coming to them, they kind of deserve it. But the thing is, right, like, sure, I don't think he should have been banned, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's not really my decision, it's YouTube's, and I mean, clearly they wanted this dude off the fucking platform, so there's nothing that can really be done about it, you know? Yeah, but now that I think we're done explaining Leafy's history on the platform, I think it's only appropriate to actually watch some of his fucking god-tier content. Like I said before, Leafy was actually a channel who I like really fucking loved growing up. You know, I was constantly watching the new shit he was putting out. So I'm really hoping here that his content actually aged well and it's not the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. Honestly, I really don't know what video to choose from, you know? Like, we got so many fucking classic LeafyIsHere videos, you know, like the saddest man on YouTube, worst man on YouTube, best YouTuber on YouTube, and of course my personal favorite, the saddest emo man kills himself on camera while screaming. You know what though, I kind of feel like it's only appropriate to start out by watching one of, if not the most controversial video that Leafy has ever fucking uploaded, that being the most heroic fedora man on the internet. So for those who are somehow unaware of this video, video's existence and, are kind of asking to themselves why it's so fucking reviled. Basically, the video consists of Leafy making fun of an autistic content creator by the name of TommyNC2010 for just a little over 10 minutes. This would be a bit iffy on its own, but the fact that Leafy's brilliant fan base decided, this dude posted a little bit of cringe on the internet, let's just send him death threats.
Hello, folks. I'm having a difficult time right now because some people are threatening my life, threatening my family, and all I wanted to do was inspire people.
And because of fucking brilliant ideas like that, Leafy would actually take this video down not long after it was uploaded and put out a public apology for it.
So I ended up making a video about the Walmart parking video. Now after making this video, apparently a lot of my fans went over to his YouTube channel and started giving him death threats and started harassing him and whatnot. And after that, a few people come to me and tell me that apparently he could actually be autistic, and at this point in time, I knew I fucked up. I know completely that I should have done more research involving this whole thing, and with that, I'm sorry, and I know I fucked up.
Funny thing is, all of this actually resulted in not only Leafy taking the video down and releasing a public apology for it, but also a fuck ton of drama and call-out videos to follow. Out of all the Leafy call-out videos that were released in the wake of this drama, probably the most prominent one was the one released by H3H3, in which he not only went after Leafy for the Tommy NC video, but also went after him for just kind of picking on, kids and other easy targets in general.
Before I talk about this, I need to acknowledge the fact that, this is what we do on H3. We talk about other people as well. But we've been doing this for a long time. Okay, and if you think that we haven't come across videos like this guy's, we've watched this guy's videos a lot of times, and we never made a video about him. You know why? Because we're not fucking assholes. Because it's just mean. He doesn't deserve to be made fun of. And I mean, if you look at Leafy's channel, all he does is make fun of kids and vulnerable people.
Look, I know I said this before and I still stand by it, right? H3H3 nowadays is a fucking terrible content creator, and whenever he spits out a take, it's usually the worst fucking thing my ears have ever been subjected to.
Our Neanderthal cousins were probably just raping like crazy. So there's definitely something in us to conquer. Men want to conquer.
Right.
So it's, women are in a nature setting to be conquered.
But you gotta keep in mind, dude, this was 2016, okay? This is when H3H3 was actually, beloved by everyone and wasn't a chronic schizophrenic. But yeah, with all that being said, I guess in summary, this video had a fuck ton of controversy attached to it, and I'm ready to sink my fucking teeth into it, baby.
A few days ago, I got an email from someone saying that my whole entire channel is basically negativity, and that I'm the new fucking Hitler and I'd condone suicide and make jokes about ISIS, and I'm basically the Antichrist. I'm the fucking Antichrist, dude. And they're right. I'm a big fat cyberbully piece of shit that needs to put his head on a fucking spike, dude. But I've had enough of it, dude. If Hitler can change, which he totally, unsarcastically did, then I can too.
I never really understood why people, despise the year 2016 and would essentially, dogpile anyone who's, even mildly associated with that year in particular, but, yeah, I think I'm kind of understanding it now. Don't get me wrong here, okay? I love me some good old-fashioned 2016 energy. But this fucking video in particular, dude, it fucking reeks of 2016, bro. And it's quite literally about 5 seconds away from sending me into goddamn cardiac arrest. I'll say this, though. I mean, this is basically what I remember his videos being like. So, I mean, I guess the overall quality hasn't, diminished that much, I guess.
Look how nervous this chick is. I'm not joking about that. Look at her fucking hands. Look at them, dude. Play it really quick.
I didn't realize I put eggs on top of the car. I appreciate that very much.
Most people aren't big on getting fucking recorded out of nowhere. I know I'm not, dude. But I can just imagine this lady's perspective, okay? This is no offense towards you, but getting recorded out of nowhere by a fat smelly guy wearing a fucking fedora that probably smells like Doritos definitely does not add on top of it. Jesus Christ, God, no.
I'll agree with Leafy on like one thing here, right? Tommy NC's original video, objectively it's pretty fucking cringe, and I can understand why he chose that one in particular to react to and make fun of. But I don't know, dude. I mean, saying shit like getting recorded out of nowhere by a fat smelly guy wearing a fedora that probably smells like Doritos, I just don't really think that's appropriate for this specific video. Like, if we were talking about someone here like Onision or Lion Maker, you know, I'd kind of get it, right? Like, these jokes would work for them, and they'd most likely be deserved. But I don't know, dude. I mean, this is literally just someone trying to, like, encourage other people to do good things. I mean, sure, it's cringe, don't get me wrong. But I don't know, I just don't feel like this level of vitriol is, like, appropriate, you know?
Never understood why people say, do good things, and good things will happen to you. Like, when they say that, I just think, like, okay, if good things didn't happen to you, would you not be doing the good things in the first place? Like, excuse me, Mr. Fedora Man, if you didn't believe that, would you have took the eggs and fucking ran with it, huh? Would you have took the eggs, ran with it, and then took the eggs while they're driving after you and throw the eggs at the car with your pizza? I mean, what would you have done, huh? Would you have took the eggs and then followed them back to their house and then raped them both with the eggs? I mean, I have no idea. Tommy, you could be a fucking serial killer, dude. I worry about you, Tommy.
Bro, it just keeps getting fucking worse and worse. Look, I understand this was Leafy's whole shtick back in the day that, oh, all my videos are like 100% satire and, you know, you shouldn't be taking anything I say seriously, right? But dude, I'm sorry, this is honestly getting more cringe than the fucking video he's reacting to. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you here, this kind of just seems like trying to be edgy for the sake of being edgy, and that's fucking coming from me. Alright, now that we're done with that shit show, I feel like it's only appropriate to watch one more old Leafy video. And the one I decided to choose is actually the final video that he posted from his original run that I mentioned earlier, titled "This Video Will Make You Cry." I feel like this will give us a nice little glimpse as to how much Leafy has actually improved his content, you know, before we move on to the whole 2020 wave of videos.
So, yeah, I know it's been a while. I haven't uploaded in, I think, about a week and a half now. But don't worry, the reasoning is really sound. I've been feeling a little bit down recently, guys. You know, I take in the groceries and I just feel like shit. And I know a lot of you guys are thinking, what the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Well, don't worry, because Matthew Santoro, the guy that makes several list videos about random shit, ended up recently making a video explaining a very common issue with a lot of people that I also have.
This motherfucker has been making the exact same videos for 3 fucking years with little to no goddamn change. Normally, I would call this lazy, but I'm gonna be honest with you here, I'm actually kind of impressed. I know this entire segment has just been me basically shitting on Leafy's content, but I'll give him some props here, right? Clearly the fucking format worked. I mean, the content itself is still fucking shit, but you know, I mean, if it works, I guess.
There's something I never told you. But how do I tell you? How do I tell you something is wrong?
Time out. Why is there somebody walking over to a random sofa in the middle of an empty fucking warehouse? Like, is the sofa supposed to be some sort of personification for how he's feeling? Or maybe, I don't fucking know, man. Why is there a sofa? Why is there a warehouse? Why is it in slow motion? I mean, I have no idea. Seriously, someone help me out here.
Alright, now that I'm done giving Leafy compliments, I just want to quickly point out something that I've kind of noticed the more and more I watch Leafy reaction videos. Like, the vast majority of time, Leafy's reactions are just fucking awful. Like, there's so many fucking instances where Leafy's reactions just evolve into him pointing at the thing on the screen and then emphasizing the fact that the thing that is on the screen is on the fucking screen. Quite literally, this is the exact same shit I've seen other people criticize content creators like Sniper Wolf for doing.
It feels like it gets worse all the time. Like a downward spiral that's impossible to escape.
Wow, that's really deep, Matt. Random thought, guys. Really quick, close your eyes for a second and imagine you're an African child, okay? You're severely underweight, severely underfed, and you live in a fucking hut. And on top of that, you also have fucking malaria. Now work with me for a second and really just get into character. That is you. And now you see this video. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments. I'm really curious to hear. I think I would really sympathize with this person, with his groceries and his fucking stainless steel refrigerator. I mean, you guys understand where I'm getting at?
Bro, Fuck! It's just like I said with his fucking Tommy NC video. Like, I don't think this level of vitriol is fucking appropriate here. Like, let's just be honest with ourselves here, okay? The worst thing Matthew Santoro has ever done is start a fucking OnlyFans. Like, this whole spiel is just not necessary. Yeah, with that out of the way, I feel like we're done with old Leafy content. I think we should probably just move into his 2020 wave of shit now. Like I said earlier in the segment, Leafy actually got banned not long after his 2020 return. So I am a little bit curious here to see if he ended his career with a bang or a sad fucking pathetic whimper. Here we go. Alright, so in 2020, Leafy uploaded a video simply titled Shane Dawson. Let's just hope that this time Leafy actually attempted to improve his content in any way, shape, or form.
There is a lot of drama going on, and people think he is ignoring it, and there is a whole restock happening. We need to talk about it immediately.
Dude, holy shit. Shit is going down, and I'm not saying that sarcastically. Say what you want about the beauty community. The beauty community is the highest stakes it gets on YouTube. Like, seriously, some of those motherfuckers are worth like 500 million. That is just absolutely insane. Think of all the drama that I've been through, that people like Keemstar has been through, and just think of that as just like street thugs fighting over who gets to sell crack on the corner, because that's all it is. The beauty community, though, that's like the clash of titans. Dude, there's more money in the beauty community than every other community on YouTube combined. There's no comparison. It is just, if we're the street thugs, then the beauty community is like oil tycoon versus the head of the top hedge fund versus like a member of the royal family. Mexican showdown. I mean, dude, these stakes are crazy.
So, it actually turns out that Leafy hasn't improved his craft in any way, shape, or form in the fucking slightest. Gonna be 100% honest with you here, I actually feel like Leafy's 2020 content is like far fucking worse than his old shit. Fucking first off, alright, like half of these videos aren't even Leafy's, they're just other people's content that he just fucking slaps some text onto occasionally.
Killing Leafy was great. But I'm pretty sure I said this in a previous video. If not, I definitely said it on Twitter. Yeah, it's all fun and games killing off a guy who makes bad content. But one thing that we did do was cut a severe amount of traffic away from everybody's videos. So, yes, it's great, but now we have to go into recovery and rebuild.
And second off, when he actually does say a word, it sounds like he's so fucking disinterested in whatever he's talking about. The average person probably wouldn't notice this, but if you watch an old Leafy video and then immediately after watch a 2020 Leafy video, the difference in his fucking tone is night and day. It sounds like he's on fucking muscle relaxers, bro. God damn.
5. Did I need that kind of drama to make a good series? No. 6. Have I tried to ruin a career or make someone look bad in my 15 years?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not watching this shit anymore. Who's the good guy? I don't know. Who's the bad guy? I don't know. To wrap up this video, yeah, I don't trust any of them.
Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the...
This guy, this is getting out of control.
Wait, that was it? Honestly, I'm kind of used to Leafy making videos that are like a few seconds over 10 minutes. This is kind of weird. I don't know, dude. I mean, at least with like his old content, he actually attempted to add some form of jokes and, you know, substantial commentary to it. This kind of just feels like a watered down version of what people think a Leafy video is. But yeah, I guess that's all I really gotta say about Leafy. Honestly, I kind of just feel like his content really hasn't aged the best, and I don't know, it's just not really for me anymore, you know? Like I said earlier in the video, this is actually kind of the end of Leafy's story as a whole. No one's really heard from him since he's got his 20th ban, and I don't know, dude. It's just kind of sad, in all honesty. Sure, I don't like his content like I used to, and I don't really think it's for me anymore, but I don't know, just to see someone at Leafy's stature, alright? He's basically a fucking titan of the community. Just to see him, like, fall off this fucking hard, it's... I don't know, it's a little crushing, I'm not gonna lie with you here. Besides that though, I feel like it's time to move on to our next topic, the diss track jester himself, RiceGum. Dear Tyler, inside this box is the script for this very video. If you turn to page 16, you'll be able to see an update section written during October 30th, 2023, detailing Leafy's abrupt return and all the controversies surrounding it. Have fun. P.S. Check what's on the iPod at the very end of the segment. From XXXXX. I guess I'll talk about this then. I think. Hi, I'm back. Hello. So apparently I've just been given word that I think around like a month after I filmed this segment, Leafy is gonna crawl out of the fucking sewer hole he's been hiding in for the past couple years and start doing live streams on a platform by the name of Rumble. So for those who are unaware, Rumble is a alt-text streaming and video platform mostly popularized by people who are, you know, banned from YouTube and Twitch and all that shit. And if you've been listening to like anything that I've been saying like this entire segment, I'm pretty sure you would kind of, you know, like put the pieces together and realize, this sounds like a fucking perfect place for someone like Leafy to go to. And it was, you know, until he, you know, got into a little bit of controversy again for like the 500th fucking time. You see, around the time that Leafy decided to officially make the move to Rumble, his Twitter account also got unsuspended. And because of that, he was tweeting such fucking bangers like, N-word we so back. Well, he did support pedophiles. And lastly, keep in mind, once again, this is a fucking Leafy tweet. Are evil and made by Satan. It should go without saying, but yeah, tweets like this kind of made people a bit pissed at Leafy. But honestly though, the worst part about this is that this wasn't even exclusive to his Twitter. Over on his fucking Rumble account, he was doing streams with titles such as No is Allowed, The is ruining the planet and only I can stop them, The Turners have fallen, LOL, and many other fucking streams with similar titles and subject matters. Besides that though, right, Leafy was also doing some other goofy and quirky activities, such as my personal favorite, pulling up the nudes of some dude's wife who he was beefing with on stream.
Alright, this is what we're dealing with. That's Destiny's wife. Her nipples are kind of fucked up. Dude, don't even bother, dude. She has pizza nipples. Destiny is getting ripped off.
Now, while this is kind of fucking extreme, even for someone like Leafy, it is important to note the fact that while on one of the various streams he was doing on Rumble, he made a statement saying that he's doing all this, you know, boundary pushing, edgy shit, basically for the sole reason that he's on Rumble and not on YouTube. With that in mind, I kind of think it's a safe thing to assume that he doesn't actually believe any of the shit he's saying and is mostly just doing it to keep his name in the headlines. It's still pretty fucking cringe though, right? I'm not gonna argue that. But that's not where the Leafy update ends. Oh, no. We're just getting fucking started. You see, because Leafy would actually end up making two very big fucking mistakes that would actually end up making him leave the internet once again. But what were those mistakes? I can hear the voices in my head asking. Well, you see, the first one would come after spending months tweeting like a fucking schizophrenic. Leafy would once again get banned on Twitter. This prompted him to go over to his Instagram and make a post that reads as follows. See you all in 6 to 5 years when I end up getting banned off of one of these websites again. Thank you all for all the support and money. Being banned for the 100th fucking time would probably be enough to make him leave on his own, but it really doesn't help that like a few weeks earlier, Leafy would commit the unforgivable sin of posting a face reveal while looking like shit in the picture. Out on top of the fact that he was already in a fuck ton of controversy, it's like these pictures were just fucking ripe for detractors to taunt him with. Yeah, I guess besides that though, all we really have to do now is just check to see whatever's on this fucking iPod or whatever.
Gotta love people like this that make it out like there's some sort of tier list of intellectual humor on YouTube, preaching their holy bible of good content and bad content, and every single time they list the same stupid shit. And really it just boils down to, this person or video just doesn't have enough effort put into it. And by effort, they mean overall just more quality in the video. The videos are overall more structured, the audio's better, the video's better, they're more planned out, the video should have a little bit more scripting, and overall the video should just have more time put into it. There should be bulletproof ideas brought to the table, not just shitposts. I'll tell you what, if you want higher quality of content, and this is your criteria for judging it, go turn on your fucking TV, because anything on television is gonna have an infinite amount of all of that. You're not funny, dude. I mean, seriously, it's YouTube. This movie critic bullshit is so lame on so many levels. Like, dude, come on. People are here to relax and have fun. Miss me with that overzealous bullshit.
You know, maybe he's right. I mean, like, I've spent 7 years just talking shit and going after other people's work, but at the end of the day, they'll always be more successful than me. Maybe there's a part of me that just does all this out of kind of a sense of jealousy. And, honestly, being, 100% honest with you here, I don't even know why I do what I do anymore. You think after, like I said before, 7 years of just putting hours upon hours upon hours of work into a video for it to barely even crack 100, you think I'd give up, but I just haven't. Maybe I'm just stubborn. I don't know. I've been attempting to follow the thing I've wanted to do since I was young. But it hasn't worked out. Was any of this?
My pockets fill 100 bills. I'm in the hills, bitch, my soldiers did 100 mil.
You see, the reason why I think RiceGum isn't going to be as good as I remember is for the sole reason that the last time I watched one of his videos was right before iDubbbz dropped his Content Cop episode on him. And as we all know, if iDubbbz dropped a Content Cop episode on you back in the day, you were essentially the second coming of fucking Adolf in the public's eye. However, okay, hear me out, there might be a slight chance that all the criticisms levied towards RiceGum were not really all that valid and were kind of overblown in a sense. I don't know, dude. I mean, I kind of remember when I was younger coming home and being fucking giddy and excited to watch the newest video from RiceGum or fucking DanTDM even. Bro, I fucking love DanTDM, dude. Holy shit. I don't really know which video to choose from, though. I mean, there's so many fucking classics here, like Baby Ariel Roast Me, They Love Ari Roast Me, Mackenzie Ziegler Roast Me, and of course, the undisputed, unforgettable fucking banger of a video, eating a whole banana in one bite featuring Amanda Cerny. Wait, that isn't a rose figure. How the fuck did that get in here?
I'd say it's like, what, like 6 inches, you think?
Okay, alright. Here's a good one, alright? Roasting YouTubers featuring Sam Pepper, Christine Hancher, and more. Dear Heavenly Father, please don't let this video be shit.
So the other day, a guy that goes by the name of Sam Pepper, right? He's like a YouTube prankster or whatever. He tweets at me saying, I think RiceGum is pretty funny, but if he ever did a diss track on me, I'd kill him with the fire habitual. Hashtag not even scared.
Oh, fuck me, bro. The video is shit. God damn it. Brian, rebitual? That's not even a fucking word! Look, I understand that at this point in your career, you were making videos on, like, slightly evolved fetuses, but that doesn't fucking mean you have to start talking like them. The word's rebuttal. It's not even that fucking hard to pronounce. You're literally adding extra fucking letters to the word. You're making it harder on yourself, dude. Jesus!
Yo, fuck you, Sam. Don't ever call me a bitch. You that guy that fell off. Now you're irrelevant. And you dress like you homeless. Hairline hella trash. Plus you fake all your pranks. You fell off in a flash. Here, hold this L. I know it's a bit painful. Purple hair, blue hair. Might as well be a rainbow. Touching girls' ass in public. Man, we all know you horny. You look like that girl from American Horror Story. Bitch.
Dude, I'm actually starting to regret making this video, bro. Holy fuck. Like, when I first started to plan out this video, I was like, oh, bro, I'm gonna be able to go on a little fucking nostalgia trip. It's gonna be awesome, bro. It's gonna be fucking epic. But I'm gonna be honest with you here. As this video goes on, slowly but surely, I am starting to fucking despise the person I used to be. This is what I thought good content was back in the day. RiceGum making shitty diss tracks where he fucks up his own flow in the middle of his song, bro. What the fuck even is this?
Here, hold this L. I know it's a bit painful.
Also, don't even get me started on these fucking lyrics, bro. What the fuck was that? Purple hair, blue hair, might as well be a rainbow? Do I even need to say anything?
And the last one to catch the flame, her name is Christian Hancher. She makes those like lip syncing musically videos. And she's like one of those girls that are really young but look super old. And she was live streaming and said this about me.
What do you think of RiceGum? I think he is immature and he's like what, 20? He's like what, 20? And he roasts 13-year-olds, so...
Okay, first off, I'm 19, but like I would rather be 19 and act a little bit childish than be a young girl and wear a push-up bra and a ton of makeup.
Wait a minute. Did RiceGum just give, like, actual good criticism to another content creator? Bro, I just felt like I entered a completely different timeline, dude. What the fuck? In all seriousness, though, like, no jokes, like, I do appreciate the fact that RiceGum is actually, you know, telling this child not to dress provocatively. You know, there's a lot of fucking lion makers out there, right? So I appreciate the fact that he's actually giving, like, good advice. It's appreciated. It's actually good. I'm a little curious, though, if RiceGum actually ended up making, like, a follow-up video on this chick, because I don't know, I want to see if she actually took his advice or not.
Bro, she low-key got some titties. I think she's 16 to 15. I ain't gonna lie, bro. She got some titties on her, bro.
We're just gonna quickly move on. You know, actually, I want to watch one more of his roasting videos real quick, just to see if he actually ended up getting better or not. How about we watch his most popular video at the time of me filming this, alright? It's Every Night Sis, featuring Alyssa Violet. Which, by the way, if you couldn't tell for some reason, is actually supposed to be a diss track on fucking Jake Paul. There's actually a couple reasons why I wanted to check out this song in particular. For one, this isn't like some fucking low-budget RiceGum diss track where he's filming in his bedroom or some shit. Like, this is actually, like, professionally made. He had a whole studio that he was filming this song in. The music video is way fucking higher budget than anything he's made before. And according to RiceGum himself, this is actually his first real song.
My first hit single, Every Night Sis, is on the Billboard Top 100s, alright? This was the first official song I've ever done. Anyways, I just feel like I have a really good grasp on music. I can tell good music from bad music. Basically, I know what the f is going on.
Honestly, I kind of remember listening to this song when I was younger and it just being a fucking banger. But, you know, seeing as how everything else in this segment has went so far, I'm not really expecting the best, you know?
I wasn't about to go in, but like, now I feel like I have to, you know? I mean, I feel kind of bad, but like, fuck it.
out that you came with a Disney flow. Hey, ain't nobody ever heard about your Disney show. Hey, got a bitch that remind me of my cereal from Britain. When I see her, I'm like Cheerio.
Like always, I was right on the fucking ball. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you here. With the amount that RiceGum was like fucking gassing this song up or whatever, I was kind of expecting it to not sound the exact same as his 50 other fucking diss tracks he's made. I mean, technically, I guess you can claim he's improved on other aspects of the song making process, but I mean, then again, if you stretch the meaning of improved, anything is fucking possible. The vocals are still shit, the lyrics are still shit, and the instrumental sounds like something I'd get if I looked up fucking free rap beat on YouTube. Besides the song itself, I want to quickly ask, what the fuck is happening in this music video? Why is Brian having like a spasm with his fucking arms right now? What the fuck are you doing? Preparing to bare knuckle box Jake Paul in the streets, dude? What the fuck is this?
I just heard the song Team 10, now I hate y'all. Logan, that will be your last hit like an 8-ball.
Nah, wrong call, yeah, it's Jake, like from State Farm. Get girls, but the hooker said you paid for it. Me and Rice in the house with like 8 floors. Ride your brother's nuts, you're a squirrel for his acorn.
Who the fuck let this bitch on the mic? You know it's bad when you have one fucking job and you fail at it so hard that you make RiceGum sound like it's the next coming of fucking Frank Sinatra.
Hey, you got girls, where they at? Are you serious? Hey, didn't see him like George, I'm just curious. Hey, Alyssa said you come fast like the Furious. Diss tracks, you are my reflection like a mirror is.
You know what? Fuck it, alright? I'll give RiceGum some credit here, right? The line, Alyssa said you come fast like the Furious, it's kind of a banger, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I mean, technically, there's a chance that RiceGum didn't even write the line and it was actually his ghostwriter, but we're just gonna give Brian this one fucking point, alright?
Let's go back to the bully thing, listen here. Was it back in middle school or was it senior year? Didn't think you'd get caught like an interference. Pick on others just to hide the fact you insecure. How you think they felt when they went home and they were dripping tears? You cheated on a good girl, tested hideous, and then you went and got a big head like Euphemius.
Okay, let me get this straight, alright? Jake Paul bullying people in high school? No, that's a big fucking no-no. But RiceGum calling Tessa Brooks hideous in the exact same song, I guess that's just perfectly fine? In my near 18 years on this planet, I have never seen so much goddamn hypocrisy, bro. Holy shit!
Never cheated now, never cheated now. Got a fame from your brother now, from your brother now. And he's a better kisser now, better kisser now. Now I'm on the bigger things.
Oh, okay. So you're on to bigger things now, Alyssa. Is that what you just said? Honestly, I'm a little curious, not gonna lie with you here. Let me just look at your channel to see if that statement holds up or not. Not gonna lie with you here, I'm actually having trouble finding which video to watch. I mean, there's so many interesting ones here, like Random Vlog, New York Vlog. Don't even get me started on the critically acclaimed classic Halloween Vlog. You know, honestly, I feel like it's only appropriate to take a look at the newest video she's uploaded at the time of me filming this, which was a whole ass 5 months ago. Damn, dude, what are you? Me with a slightly better upload schedule? Fuck you!
First off, I have a bunch of pimples everywhere, and my rosacea is really coming out, so this is lovely. I'm also in my guest room because I like the vibes in my guest room. I have blackout curtains in here, and I promised myself I'd wake up at 5 a.m. because I just wanted to, I don't know why I wanted to prove something to myself. It's Saturday morning. I just wanted to live my life today. I didn't want to do anything last night.
Shit, sorry guys. The video was just so fucking boring and made me feel like a cartoon sheriff. Oh, okay, you shot a music video, huh? Well, it also seems like you tongue-fucked this girl's ear. I'm not exactly sure if that's related or not, though. How I lost $400,000 in Italy. Yeah, that's cool and all, but I've actually lost a couple grand on Fortnite skins, and oh, you don't see me making an entire fucking vlog about it! I can't believe we did this. Was it sex? Did you have sex? Inform me, Alyssa, what did you and Brian do exactly? Was it perhaps a little bit of missionary action? I mean, just looking at your bland titles and thumbnails, I mean, It makes perfect fucking sense. Or perhaps was there a little bit of pegging action going on? This one would also make sense, especially considering how Brian has acted around phallic-shaped objects in the past. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. You two look like pure fucking degenerates, so let's be honest with ourselves here. You probably partook in a little bit of DDLG, you fucking freaks. Alright, so now that I've looked at some more familiar territory, let's jump into possibly the 9th circle of hell and look at some of his current content. So it appears that he hasn't uploaded a video in 2 years. I'm kind of starting to see a pattern with these people, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, the reason why RiceGum probably left YouTube is because he gained some form of self-awareness and was like, damn dude, I've just been posting dog shit content this entire time. I'm gonna fucking dip. I mean, in all fairness, that probably wouldn't even be that much of a financial risk for him, especially considering the bag he probably got from crypto scams.
My name's Fraser. My name's Jarvis. I'm Tico.
I'm RiceGum.
I'm Nikon. And I support Save the Kids Token.
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 A few moments later.
One last question before I go. Both of you recently have been involved in crypto scams. Any thoughts on that? Aiden? Rice?
You know what? Let's just see if my fucking hypothesis here is right, you know? Here we go. RiceGum reveals why he quit YouTube and more. Alright, baby. Let's see RiceGum actually admit that his content was just fucking dog shit, okay? And that there's no point of going on, dude. I want to see him fucking squirm.
Every YouTuber I meet, they don't like YouTube. It's not fun, bro. You sit here in front of a camera and you have to act like a certain person and you edit. I don't know. By the way he uploads, bro, he uploads like once a month. He does not like YouTube, bro. Like, he's on the same wave as all of us, bro. Like, no one likes doing YouTube, bro. Like, and like I'm not a slave to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trapped to it. Where like, oh, I need money. I gotta continue to post. Like, nah, bro. Just the YouTube shit changed, and like, I'm not following along, bro. I'm just not posting. But yeah, no, bro. All these guys don't like YouTube. I mean, like, if he loves it so much, why is he posting once a month? Like, you know what I mean?
Not even gonna lie with you here. As weird as it may sound, I actually kind of understand where he's coming from. I haven't uploaded an actual big video in nearly a year, and it really does just come down to the fact of me just not liking it anymore and losing motivation to do it and all that. I don't know. I'm not satisfied putting out the content anymore. Like back in the day, I would spend all this time making a video and then I'd upload it and I'd get this hit of dopamine and I'm like, oh dude, I did it. I finally finished it, and I just don't feel that when making content anymore. I've lost my way, really. Actually, I probably shouldn't be fuck, we're filming. What's up, everyone? So we're gonna be discussing for this segment in particular the fucking Minecraft legend turned amateur rap artist himself, NetNobody, aka Sky Does motherfucking Minecraft. Like I said towards the very beginning of this video, I didn't actually watch any like Sky Does Minecraft content growing up. No, instead I was watching the good shit, you know, fucking Dan TDM, Craft Battle Duty. Little Kelly Minecraft. Honestly, I just don't really think anything that he was making at that point really stuck out to me personally. However, my interest in Adam's content actually peaked in 2017 when he decided to completely abandon all the fucking Sky Does Minecraft shit and instead move to a new channel by the name of NetNobody. So if you're somehow unaware of who NetNobody is, first off, die. Second off, it was basically just Adam trying to abandon the whole kid-friendly Minecraft persona he was known for at the time, and instead making more, you know, mature and serious music, really detailing the struggles he was going through at the time. Well, I mean, that's actually kind of what it would become later, because you see, when he actually started to do the project, he was making covers of fucking Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
You better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why, Santa Claus is coming.
Honestly, there's a good chance that a lot of you actually know about the whole NetNobody shit. Mostly from the two diss tracks he made on YouTuber turned shitty energy drink salesman, KSI. To my knowledge, the entire beef began when KSI decided to be a little bit fucking quirky and leave the internet completely. He had the blacked out profile picture, he had the blacked out banner, dude went the whole fucking 9 yards basically. Eventually, he would go on Drama Alert to explain why he left, and the reason is, and I quote, "I don't care about the fame and want to be a more improved human being."
What's happening with the Twitter and what you've been tweeting? What is this all about?
Well, I mean, I've done all of this to show people that I don't care about the fame. I don't care about showing my face everywhere. I mean, all I care about is becoming a more improved human being, essentially.
Which would be fine on its own, but there's kind of like one small issue with that, and that's the fact that when KSI eventually returned from his break, he'd be uploading the exact same fucking content that he was making before he left. This made Adam fucking angry, okay? He was fucking soying out, right? Even to the point where he was vague posting about it on his Twitter. KSI eventually responded to the tweets, which caused Adam to respond to the tweets. Basically, it was just one big dick measuring contest in all honesty. But it was an important dick measuring contest, damn it! Because this would eventually lead into the NetNobody diss track arc. At least that's what I think happened, because KSI and NetNobody decided to be a little bit fucking goofy and quirky and delete every single tweet relating to the situation. Which, if I'm gonna be 100% honest with you here, it kind of sucks, you know? Because we're missing out on some absolute banger tweets, like, checkmate. Let's just quickly move on. I don't ever want to look at that tweet ever fucking again. So going based on the two previous sections of the video, by this point I'd be reviewing his old shit and then eventually moving on to his new shit, right? Which I'll kind of be doing for this segment, but I kind of have to switch a few things up here. My fucking nostalgia brain is too attached to these songs, okay? I like them too much. I can't do my normal shtick. So until we get to NetNobody's new content, for the rest of this segment, I'm going to switch things up and do a more documentary style video. So with that being said, let's see where the NetNobody story went after the initial tweet exchange. Okay, so after NetNobody and KSI had their altercation on Twitter, Adam decided to be a man of his word and create a diss track on KSI, which was released on August 20th, 2017. The track was called Diss Track Ed, and in all honesty, in the vast hellscape that is YouTube diss tracks, Adam's first song about KSI was probably one of the better ones released at the time. It didn't take itself too seriously, it was well produced, it gave actual criticism, and most importantly, it didn't have RiceGum in it. Oh, god damn it! Wait, hold on, wait a minute here. Oh, wait, shit. Okay, sorry guys, sorry. That's not the real RiceGum at all. Like, in the fucking slightest. Dude, I was gonna say, if that actually was the real RiceGum, bro, oof. I was fully fucking prepared to commit some heinous crimes.
Back to what I was, what I was saying before that.
So after NetNobody dropped his diss track Ed song, KSI started tweeting out and posting videos that teased a response track. One of them being the infamous Adam getting fucked by Minecraft Steve image that I mentioned earlier in the segment. However, unlike most diss track wars that were happening around this time, this one in particular didn't go the usual route of just posting a diss track, getting everyone to do soy face reactions to it, and then repeating the process for maximum profit. It was actually the complete opposite. In the span of time of KSI teasing his diss track and Adam dropping his response, there was actually several discourses that took place. The main one I quickly want to talk about is when NetNobody's second KSI diss track seemingly got leaked out of nowhere. Now the reason why this one in particular is important is not because it just randomly got leaked by like NetNobody or anyone like that. You see, it actually got leaked by someone on KSI's payroll. Keep in mind that at this point, Adam's original diss track was being pretty positively received by like the wider YouTube community. So because of this, KSI was pretty hellbent on making a response track. However, the main issue here is the fact that Adam decided to work on his response track in the midst of KSI working on his response track. On the surface, this wouldn't really be much of an issue, but on September 4th, 2017, it kind of became an issue. On that day, KSI uploaded a video simply titled ha 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 ha. In this video, KSI and his allegedly sub-botting brother Deji decided to react to a seemingly early version of NetNobody's response track.
Alright, there we go. Let's go. Come on.
Got more street smarts than your ass, dude. Is that bias or is that rude? You found time prude like a good bro when it came to.
What is this? What is this? What is this? Why is my mom making electro music?
But how did they even get access to the song, I can hear you asking? Well, you see, in all of Adam's infinite wisdom, he decided that the best studio to record his song in was one that already had several Sidemen diss tracks filmed in it. You know, the same Sidemen group that has KSI as essentially the fucking face of it. To no one's shock, the main guy behind the studio, who goes by the name Monsta, decided to leak the unfinished track to his friend, who then proceeded to leak it to KSI. Or at least that's what Monsta claims to have happened. It's kind of hard to tell, especially considering the fact that I cannot understand a single fucking word he's trying to utter.
I had access to it on my computer. I'm responsible for sending it to Kosh, but I did not send it to KSI. That's something like, why would I do that? When I woke up and I saw all of this, I was like, what's going on here? What's happening? And now Keemstar's saying apparently it was us that, do you know what? I need to speak to Kosh. Like, let me ring him right now. Yo.
Yeah.
Did you leak that track, bruv?
I didn't know he was doing a video.
Huh?
I didn't know he was doing a video.
Bro, like, I'm seeing people blasting me, bro.
Bro, I didn't know he was making a video. I just thought I'll do him a favor, bro. Like, I just thought I'll do like a favor.
Ah, bro, you fucked me, man. I'm gone. They're gonna kill me, man. Why'd you do that for?
I know so far this entire segment has just been me glazing at him, but I'm gonna be 100% honest with you here. He was kind of brain dead for this decision, especially considering the fact that he decided to film his KSI hit piece in enemy turf. But in all honesty, I do still kind of feel a bit bad, especially considering the fact that Adam essentially had to change course so he could still try to get some form of own on KSI, which in all honesty, I'd say he succeeded. On September 8th, 2017, KSI decided to drop his response track simply titled Adam's Apple. Now look, alright, I've heard people say that this is the best song out of the 3 diss tracks that were released during this drama, and how KSI took that coveted dub because of this song, you know, and shit like that. But I'm gonna be honest with you here, dude, alright, no biases or anything like that. This song is fucking shit. Ignoring the fact that it sounds like he's having a fucking stroke the entire time, given the amount of times he slurs his words.
I haven't even pulled the trigger. You should never try to diss a nigga. 1.7 million, still one bigger. I don't care about your bank report. At least you'll never pay child support. But why baby mama saying that you ain't even paying that?
KSI on this track has some of the most corny fucking bars I've ever heard in my entire life. Look, I understand that this is like a YouTube diss track. It's not gonna have like fucking Shakespeare level writing or anything like that. But bro, I'm like 90% sure that some of these bars would even make RiceGum cringe.
I don't really shit the bed. How you gonna shit the bed? Unless they told me you were crying. Nigga, the shit had me dying. Had to clean up all your noodles. I expect that from a poodle. And you know the best part. I done thought it was a fart. Damn, nigga.
So probably one of, if not the worst part of the song, is when KSI decides to go after Adam for cutting himself. This would be bad on its own, but having the line, "How are you gonna be a dad when you're cutting yourself?" right after, probably makes this one of the most tasteless and poorly written YouTube diss tracks of all time.
Tell me what the fuck you're cutting yourself. How you gonna be a dad when you're cutting yourself?
But let's be honest with ourselves here, right? If you listen to this track back in the day, the part you remember is probably when KSI brought out NetNobody's ex-wife to be in the music video.
That's your baby mama. Flew her over just to end the saga. KSI, I'm the king of drama.
If you have any form of knowledge about NetNobody's lore, you'd know that around this point, the main thing known about Adam's first wife, Elisa, is that allegedly she was the person preventing Adam from seeing his fucking son. This is quite literally the same shit I said about Leafy. Like, the brutality of the insults don't really fit the thing he's going after. Bringing out the dude's wife and lambasting him for having suicidal tendencies just isn't something that I think should be discussed in your shitty YouTube diss track, alright, if I'm being honest with you here. Alright, but back on topic though. Only a few hours after KSI's track dropped, NetNobody released his second diss track titled Bend the Knee. Now, while the song itself was pretty catchy, let's be honest with ourselves here, that's not the part you remember. You see, at the end of the music video, Adam decided to drop a nuke so fucking big that it could have potentially caused a second Hiroshima incident if not handled properly.
Here's the clip.
This is the tale of two birds in one stone. A man takes a bait, a woman interacts, a nobody goes, and then makes a trap. A man then claps back, a nobody needs the man to interact. A nobody needs the man to make a track. A nobody makes a diss, with a possible snitch, with the sideman's guy, who can't mix for shit, hoping a man will tell the woman, in order for the woman to bring herself in. A woman then slanders, tricking YouTubers, in the midst of talking with lawyers. With no proof or backing, a man makes a diss with the info he's lacking. Bitch took the bait was the line in the leak. A man thought it was him, because he has tits. A man is now savior in a lawsuit. Hooey! KSI Lord and Savior brought my son straight to me. KSI, Lord and Savior. Check. 3 weeks in the making, bitch!
What was that the right clip? I kind of remember that reveal feeling a lot more, you know, like it wasn't just made up on the spot. Look, I'm sorry, Adam, but I'm gonna have to call bullshit here. Sure, I can maybe believe some aspects of your story, specifically stuff like you trying to bait your ex and make KSI look dumb, but implying that you intentionally went to a studio that you knew would leak the song is just straight up a fucking brain dead lie. Especially considering the fact that there is literal footage of you coping on live stream about your song getting leaked.
I have to say for sure, I can't even be mad. That was fucking smart. That was real good. Damn. Well, just like in any movie, underdog has to come up with something last second. I figured it out. I'm not gonna lie. That was slick as fuck. Is that the actual track? No.
What? He's still trying to say that's not the actual track.
Oh no, dude. It just kind of seems like a half-assed attempt to make the diss tracks seem more deep and important than they actually were. Okay, so now that we're done talking about the actual diss track releases, I feel like it's finally time to take one last stop on our little retrospective tour here and actually see what happened after the dust cleared.
Okay, so a little over 24 hours after the final 2 tracks dropped, Adam decided to go on to Drama Alert for an interview. Now, if I'm being 100% honest with you here, the interview itself painted a very different picture of him since the last time we saw him. So instead of seeing the Machiavellian mastermind persona of Adam, we instead see a more sad and beat down version of him. NetNobody throughout this entire interview having a mental breakdown about his life, paired with DJ Killer Keemstar making various fucking soy faces to the things that are being said, make this a pretty memorable interview, not gonna lie.
They'll mix in fucking fact with fiction. That way you make a more believable story. That's how fucking that's how these fucking news outlets can get away with this type of shit all the time, is by skewing the fucking truth. Yeah, I shit the fucking bed once. Well, twice actually.
However, there was one little small issue, and that comes at the end of the interview when Adam just straight up fucking leaves the Skype call.
I talked to all the other YouTubers and people are telling me stuff like, I know shit, but it's not out in the public, so I'm not allowed to report on it, you know? And so the audience, I don't think they really understand how bad it was for you. Sky just hung up.
Now, while there did end up being a sequel interview released on the same day, it was basically just more of the same with a few more allegations about Adam's ex-wife being thrown in there, including a random pedophile allegation that it just kind of comes out of nowhere and is never addressed again.
Who were the YouTubers that she tried to hook up with?
Yeah, there's some that I'm not.
Listen, I heard some of them were underage. Some of them were like 16 that she tried to hook up with. 17. Is that true?
They were. It was fucking chubs.
Okay, so after the 2 Drama Alert interviews, this would essentially be the end of NetNobody's diss track arc. The only other real time he brought this up was around October of 2017, when Adam decided to post a video of him apologizing to KSI.
Listen, man, this shit's gone too far. I'm sure you're reading my Twitter and you're probably thinking the same thing. If you're not, then Jesus Christ, man, you are more of a savage than I thought. But listen, man, just look at my shit. I've already disproved it. I've already fucking shown my end. You should talk to me.
Okay, but besides that though, after the dust settled, NetNobody would continue to make a name for himself in the music world, uploading a few music videos here and there, as well as a whole 13-track mixtape in 2018. By the way, if you haven't listened to Adam's tape, I'd highly fucking recommend it. I don't know, I just think overall it's a very solid project, especially considering the fact that this was the first and, to my knowledge, only one that Adam ever released. But yeah, besides that, NetNobody didn't really do much after he dropped his mixtape. And I don't know, dude, I think because of that, I kind of just gradually drifted away from his content, and I don't know, I didn't really pay much attention to him after that. But with that being said, seeing as how the previous 2 creators have went, I'm not really expecting to like what I see in terms of what he's been up to, you know? Alright, let's just take a quick look here. Is his channel still up? Of course it fucking isn't, bro. God damn it! Wait a fucking minute. Ducky Records. Is this the same? What the fuck is this? I mean, the first publicly available video on here is one that was uploaded to the original NetNobody channel. The upload date's the same. Everything seems the same. Also, it is technically connected to Adam's music because if you go to the releases section, all of his songs are on there. Okay, wait, hold up a minute. So the NetNobody channel wasn't the only one affected. It also seems like the Skyda's gaming channel has changed to the content corner. I guess we should probably watch the video they uploaded a few months, you know, kind of explaining what happened. Hopefully that will help. I don't know.
These are my real life friends. Please treat them with respect. They've been here for me during all of these difficult times. They're going to be running my channel for me while I'm gone. I did not sell the channel, okay? I gave it to them to run and make content for the community while I'm gone. It's also a way to give back to them for being there for me. This benefits everyone that while I'm away, you will have them to make you laugh and spend time with the community in my absence. No, they're not taking over everything, okay? They're just, I'm working on this with them, okay? I'm managing them. This is it. I've done it. I'm a manager now. I'm a manager.
Okay, so first off, half of this shit sounds AI generated, not gonna lie with you here. And second off, why is he taking a break? Like, what the fuck happened to this dude? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna look it up real quick, alright? What happened to NetNobody? Okay, here we go. So we got a video from Bo Blacks titled Sky Does Minecraft Expose Document by Elizabeth, mother of his second child. Abuse. Dude. I swear to God, bro, I can't have anything, dude. I can't have anything, dude. Oh my God, why? Just be normal. Like, God, fuck, bro. Fuck! Everything I like is fucking shit now. So yeah, to no one's fucking surprise, just like every other Minecraft YouTuber, it turns out that NetNobody is kind of a fucking bad person. This all started because on January 23rd, 2022, Adam's fiance Elizabeth, not to be confused with his first wife, though he mentioned earlier in the segment, posted a massive fucking iCloud document detailing her rocky relationship with Mr. Butter himself. Now, in the document itself, there's a lot of allegations levied towards Adam, some ranging in severity compared to others. You know, there's small shit like Adam cheating on his fiance with an AI Twitter account and making up rumors about Post Malone, which for some reason he has contact with. What the fuck?
Homie fake Post Malone, homie think you're funny. Austin been a homie since before he making money.
And then we got the more serious allegations such as animal abuse, assault, and potential pedophilia. She kind of tries to hint at it, but she doesn't give the exact ages of these alleged girls, so I mean, it's kind of all up in the air.
You sent nudes to young girls. You never asked for ages because you never cared. If they walked, you talked. That's not the first time you have done things. You'd be surprised what I've seen and found.
I would just like to quickly remind you all that technically all this stuff is allegations and not like 100% proven. However, there is things in the document that Elizabeth actually does give some form of backing for, including a whole ass police report and a video of Adam essentially like berating Elizabeth while she's having a mental breakdown on her bed. I am gonna play the clip, but just a fair warning, it is kind of fucked, so if you don't really want to see it, just skip to this timestamp right here.
She's just sitting here screaming just because I asked her to send me back $100. Like, $200 actually, $222. And now she's screaming at me uncontrollably. Albert's just like fucking knocked out. He's like sleeping, big chilling, but she's just screaming at me.
Now look, alright, jokes aside, this entire thing is actually pretty fucking awful. But in my personal opinion, the most insane thing about this entire situation is the fact that it actually confirms a lot of the shit that KSI was saying about Adam. I intentionally didn't bring this up because at the time there was like little to no evidence. But in KSI's NetNobody diss track, he makes like a fuck ton of allegations against Adam, which includes him being abusive, him not paying child support, him smearing blood on people, and just overall kind of being a schizophrenic.
Let's talk about Dawn. Slapping and choking from dusk till dawn. Then blaming your alter egos. What the fuck? That's not cool, amigo. That's the Adam that was John that hit you. That's the Adam that was Sean that beat you. That's the Adam that fuck you, Adam. Any woman bid against a fucking hero.
Which is all pretty much backed up by the shit that Elizabeth says in her document about Adam. I mean, KSI's response track is still shit, don't get me wrong. But the fact that he basically wasn't just pulling all this shit out of his ass is it's kind of fucking insane in retrospect. Besides that though, Elizabeth's document has like a fuck ton of other allegations in it, which I can't really cover all of them because we would quite literally be here for like 5 fucking hours. So if you want to hear more about the document itself, I'd highly recommend watching Bo Blacks' video on the entire thing where he actually reads out the full document. But yeah, besides that, I guess that's all I really gotta say about NetNobody. I mean, Adam has never really made any form of like official response to the allegations or anything like that, so I don't know. I mean, I guess that's... what the fuck? Huh? Go to page 30. Holy fuck. 35 in the script. Alright, might as well. Fuck it. Who's writing me these notes? What the fuck is this? Okay, so it turns out that Adam actually did respond to the allegations. In the fucking future, on July 24th, 2023, Adam finally decided to make a fucking tweet addressing all of the allegations that have been levied against him over the past couple years. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I mean, he kind of did that, but not really. Basically, this glorified twitlonger can kind of just be boiled down to NetNobody going like, guys, I've grown so much over the past couple years. Like, I mean, that guy that you saw who did all that shit, yeah, that's not even me anymore, you know? Like, I'm a completely different fucking person now. There's also a couple other smaller things thrown in there about like how he's gonna be making music again and how he is once again fucking married. I don't know, dude. I mean, I can't really like accept Adam's apology, you know, for obvious reasons. You know, it's not meant for me. I wasn't affected by any of this shit. You know, I don't need a fucking apology or anything like that. I mean, all I can really do is just hope that Adam gets better and, you know, wish him luck, but dude, honestly, I'm kind of just starting to get a bit pissed that like every single person that I used to look up to is either a fucking terrible person or just doesn't fucking upload anymore, bro. What is happening? Like it's actually just starting to make my fucking blood boil at this point, bro. Holy shit, dude. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, fuck NetNobody. We're moving on to the next segment, dude. I don't give a shit. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna check Destery's channel real quick. Yeah, just to make sure it's like up and active and everything, dude. I just want to make sure that's the fucking case before we actually start talking about him, you know? Okay, let's just see here. Destery Smith. I swear to God, if his channel isn't exactly left how I fucking remember it, dude, I am actually going to fucking lose it. Oh shit. His channel is still actually it's still actually up. Oh shit. He also has like a relatively consistent upload schedule. What the fuck is going on? Jesus, dude. I actually think we're in the clear. Holy shit. I wasn't I wasn't expecting that. Oh. Well, that's cool, I guess. I guess before we actually get into his content though, I probably should give a little history lesson. I guess. I don't know. So if you're somehow unaware, Destery Smith is a content creator who's most known for a series that used to run on Shane Dawson's channel back in the day called What the Fuck News. You see, back in the glory days before Shane Dawson was making 50-part documentary series about the noise his toilet made after he took an elephant-sized shit in it, he was in this weird experimental phase where he was having people come onto his at the time second channel and make content for it. Basically, the vast majority of these series were like pretty short-lived and not really liked by his audience at all, such as the critically acclaimed classic The Bomb.com starring Alexis Gisel, and another series that I believe was called something along the lines of The Sunday Show starring Bobby Burns. That series definitely existed, but it's actually kind of hard to find any form of information on it. What the Fuck News was definitely the most successful out of all these weird shows Shane was attempting to make, even to the point where it got a spin-off show by the name of What the Fuck 5, which lasted over 50 episodes. Around the time when Shane Dawson decided to switch over from making videos about him shaving his balls to more high-effort documentary videos, What the Fuck 5 ended up getting canned and What the Fuck News ended up going to Destery's channel permanently. So for this portion of the video, I'm only really going to be focusing on Destery's What the Fuck News content, since that's kind of what I grew up watching. Honestly, I don't know why, but I feel like out of all the episodes, the one simply titled Orlando Bloom's Dong is kind of sticking out to me here, not gonna lie.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another What the Fuck News. My name is Destery, and can you imagine if I tried to make this show like a real news show? The dog then walked itself home, made a pizza, then took a nap. More on this story at 11, so in about 21 hours. Now here's sports with Jordan Sweeto.
I don't know anything about sports.
Great.
Ain't no fucking way this dude just hit me with a Family Guy cutaway gag in his TMZ tier news production. Actually, you know what? The more I think about it, this kind of reminds me of that one time when me and the missus went on a trip to the UK.
All right, and I also need to roll this fucking sleeve up because it's being a bit of a...
Oh, fuck, wait, that was the wrong clip.
But the first story I want to talk about today is penises! Penises everywhere! And that's because a ton of celebrities have had their nudes leaked this last week, including more of Justin Bieber as well as Orlando Bloom. And these are confirmed nudes, not photoshopped ones like this. Who has the time to make this? And why?
I would just like to quickly point out the fact that this video was uploaded in 2016. I know, it looks like an episode of fucking Equals 3 starring goddamn Ray William Johnson, but trust me, it isn't.
But apparently the photos were taken of Orlando and his new girlfriend Katy Perry as they were paddleboarding on an island near Italy. What the fuck? Dude, is there just a secret society of celebrities that all gather somewhere on an island and get naked? Because that sounds amazing.
I mean, technically there was an island that would fit that description perfectly, but you know, you can't really go to it anymore.
Also, apparently the man got the spear, which is really just a knife crudely tied to a stick, after the bouncer told him he couldn't come inside the club. Which makes me wonder, like, what the fuck did this guy do to not be allowed in a club? Like, believe it or not, it's really easy to get into a club. I've been to several clubs and I look like this. Hey. So how this dude didn't get in baffles me. Was he like... Oh my god, what are you doing? What's the matter? Oh, say, can you say?
Yeah, I think we're done with that video, not gonna lie with you here. Alright, look, I'll say it, right? Destry's content isn't really as good as I remember it being, but if I'm gonna be 100% honest with you here, I'd much rather have Destry's content just be okay, instead of just being as fucking terrible as some of the shit we've talked about today. I am a little bit curious though to see if Destry's newest episode of What the Fuck News is in any way an improvement over the one we just watched, especially considering the fact that his newest one is over 20 fucking minutes long compared to the previous 5-minute one. Not gonna lie with you here, I am kind of hoping this isn't just 20 minutes of rejected Family Guy cutaway gags, but I don't know, I guess we'll have to watch and see.
Hey, hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to What the F News. Holy shit. Does it feel good to say that again? Hey, you know, it's great you're excited, but can you maybe, tone down the cussing? No. Okay. God, it honestly feels so weird to be in front of this white sheet again. How I've missed you, white sheet. Like, I'm nervous I'll just completely forget how to do this. Like, is this right? Help! Like, what if I pull a Ricky Bobby and just forget what to do with my hands? Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to What the F News. Today we're gonna... Oh, even worse, what if I pull a Gordon Ramsay and talk too much with my hands? Here are today's top stories. A nun brought a crossbow into a nursery. Sorry, I'm clearly overthinking, which is one of the things I do best, actually. I rehearse what I'm gonna say to a grocery store employee before I get to the front of a line. Hey, did you find everything you're looking for? I'm great, how are you? Nope, that's not right.
Why is there a fucking cutaway gag every 5 goddamn seconds? Also, is Destry like a fucking shapeshifter or something? Why does he look the exact same as he did in 2016? He hasn't gained any weight, he hasn't gained a fucking millimeter of facial hair, and speaking of hair, it looks the exact same fucking length as the previous video. This dude is stuck in like a fucking infinite time loop or some shit, I swear to God. Okay, so we may not be able to afford everything I wanted for this show, but we do still have 38 whole smackaroonies going into it, which I've decided to spend on the following. $10 on transitions. Wow. A $25 overdraft fee. $10 on this new intro. Oh God. That's horrible. A $25 overdraft fee. $5 on a studio audience. Say hello, guys. Yeah, woo!
What? Where's the rest of you guys? Oh, you only paid $5, so you just get me. Hi, I'm Terry. Okay. Another $25 overdraft fee? Really? And finally, $13 on my new writer, Kenneth, who I found on Craigslist and was the only guy who didn't send a dick pic in with his resume. But yes, Kenneth, who wrote the following joke. What do you call a fly without wings? A walk.
Bro, we are over 3 minutes into this video, and he still has yet to get to a single actual fucking topic. Is this how people feel when they watch my videos, dude? Fuck me.
Like, I want to be the guy that just names disease variants. Could that just be my job? Watch out, the next COVID variant, the booba variant, the mommy milker variant. Oh, no. I got it. We call it the Democrat variant. You know, that way all the Republicans are just like, oh my God, I cannot get the Democrat variant. Please God, I will wear a mask, I will get vaccinated, I just do not want the Democrat variant no matter what.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. I fucking love it when a micro niche internet celebrity drops some political hot takes in the middle of their fucking video, bro. Holy shit! This is fucking America, baby! Yeah!
As for many months now, I have lived alone on an island far removed from the typical places a Karen might frequent. I've survived on this island off of rainwater and hunting and killing rats. Though the taste pales in comparison to my usual diet of Cinnabon, I've admittedly grown accustomed to their succulent rat flesh. The only friends that I've made here, other than the shadow puppets to which I've grown quite fond of,
Gotcha.
is the producer of this show, an absolute twat named Reginald Sporkby, who visits me on occasion to remind me I'm failing in the most horrific manner, and that his family invented the spork.
You are failing in the most horrific manner, and my family invented the spork.
You know, maybe this was all kind of my fault in a way. Like, I understand to a certain extent that some of the people who I've ended up covering up to this point, they've been kind of, in reality, bad people. I'm mostly just talking about, like, the content aspect of this all, and maybe I just had awful taste, you know? I mean, it's either that or, like, I mean, the whole, like, me not finding joy in this type of content aspect of it. I mean, that could probably play into something, but, like, I don't see the appeal. I don't see the humor. I don't see anything with it. I mean, at least, even if his content isn't for me anymore, which I guess I kind of have to acknowledge at this point, at least he's not a terrible person. Like, bare minimum, we have a fucking small win there. He's not a terrible person. That's, I guess, like, at this point, that's all I could really ask for. What the fuck? What the hell is this? Dear Tyler, I ran out of paper, lol. Check out this link ASAP. I think you'll like what you see. My thoughts? What the fuck is this?
So I took some time away from the internet to try to assess how to handle everything going on right now, in the hopes that what I say will reach an actual audience and not just people that want to see me fall. So first off, I just want to say I am aware of accusations being made against me, and what I can say is, while I can't agree with some of the things being said about me, I'm also not completely innocent in everything.
God damn it, dude! This happens every fucking time, bro! Holy shit! What the fuck, dude? Dude, I can't win. Every person I fucking used to watch is either a terrible person or makes terrible content. There's no fucking in between, bro. Oh my god. Okay, so for those who are not aware, in early 2021, Destery Smith had a series of allegations against him. You know the fucking drill by now. Out of all the allegations levied towards Destery, the main two were that he was a bad friend slash boyfriend, which I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you here. I don't really give a shit about that. Destery porking other women while he was in a relationship doesn't really affect me all that much. Yeah, I'm not really gonna be covering that. However, the second allegation is the main one that I want to focus on here, because it has to do with Destery allegedly sexting minors on places like Snapchat and Skype. Fuck me, dude. Now look, I'm not gonna say that Destery is like the second coming of EDP or anything, because even after watching over 5+ hours of content about this entire situation, I haven't really seen any definitive proof that he's like grooming minors or anything like that. I feel like we can all agree that being called a pedophile is probably like the worst label that can be put on someone. So unless I see like scrolling DMs of Destery sexting minors and, you know, there's 100% proof, I don't really want to like jump the gun or anything like that, you know? Okay, so hey, what's up? Editor Patchy here. I just wanted to quickly bring something up. So months after I got done filming this segment, and, you know, I was in the middle of editing, I was made aware of the fact that there is an old deleted Tumblr post from Destery that, doesn't really help his case all that much. Enjoy this audio rendition of me reading out the entire Destery Smith fucking blog post. My girl. Poorly fucking shitty made heart emoji. A lot of people have been asking me if I have a girlfriend and stuff, and I do. She's super amazing, super pretty, super perfect, and too good for me entirely. If you want to ask a question about her, go to formspring.me/desmat. What the fuck is that? Otherwise, here are her links. She's super friendly, so you'd probably love her just as I do. Only less, cause I don't share, and neither does she. I just feel so lucky to have her. I'm sure you'll love talking to her. She lives 1 hour away from me, which is often hard for me, but honestly, think about that. If you want something bad enough, anything can work. And my relationship with Kendra is 100% wonderful. She likes everything I like or have interest in, and I love everything she does as well. We're so similar in every way. Some people actually think we're related. That's epic, Destery. Very, very fucking cool. Which is of course horrifying to think about. Yeah, you think? She's aspiring to be an animator, as I once was, and therefore wants to be in the film business as I do. I gotta admit, you know, all things considered, this is pretty wholesome so far, you know, I gotta admit. I wonder what the next line says. She is 15 and I'm 19. I understand some people think that's weird, but I don't think there needs to be an age limit on how you feel towards someone. She is my angel. Destery, what the fuck? He then proceeds to link a bunch of her stuff. You can tell this is very old because he's linking her fucking MySpace page. There is a little bit of text after that though, so I guess we'll read that. But if I find out that any of you dudes try to hit on her, I'll eat your eyes for soup. That is not fucking grammatically correct at all. It's like I'm talking to a fucking child. I mean, he is fucking a child, but also, if this is actually real, he's straight up fucking pulling the age is just a number card. He's actually doing that. To add validity to this post, I would just like to quickly clarify, this isn't like a screenshot or anything like that. This is an actual archive link of Destery's alleged old Tumblr account. I'm still gonna say alleged for the sake of, like, you know, being charitable or whatever, but, you know, it's kind of getting a little hard to be at this point. From what I can tell, the @ and everything matches up perfectly with Destery's modern day Tumblr account, so I don't fucking know, dude. Being as charitable as I possibly can here, in Destery's response video, which we will get to here in a second, he does say his whole brand is, you know, weird, creepy, sexual humor, so, you know, who knows, maybe this is, you know, a bit of a goof from Destery, you know, maybe it's some W-Riz.
My brand is sexual jokes. My brand is weird, creepy humor. It's always been that way. that way, and it will probably always be that way. It's just who I am, and that's presumably why you started watching me in the first place.
I'll just say this, all right? If this is real, Destery, you're not fucking helping yourself, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. With that being said, though, while I'm not 100% comfortable with calling him mini lad going through an emo phase, these allegations were so fucking widespread that Destery at a certain point probably should have tried to debunk them. And spoiler alert, by the way, he fucking didn't. On March 12th, 2021, Destery Smith uploaded quite possibly the worst fucking response video I've ever seen in my entire goddamn life. Instead of actually attempting to disprove the serious allegations, you know, the kid-touching ones, instead, he only decides to discuss the clearly more nefarious being a man whore allegations. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. He attempts to pussyfoot around talking about the being a man whore allegations. Also, in all of Destery's infinite wisdom, he decided the best way to get people on his side during this entire thing was to not only disable the fucking comments, but also disable the likes, the dislikes, and just straight up fucking unlist the video at a certain point. But I'm getting ahead of myself, alright? Let's actually watch Destery's response video and see his side of the allegations.
So I took some time away from the internet to try to assess how to handle everything going on right now, in the hopes that what I say will reach an actual audience and not just people that want to see me fall.
Well, it looks like you fucking failed at that, buddy. Also, Destery, nice facial hair you got there, buddy. It's nice to see you actually look your age for once and not like you just crawled out of an early 2000s My Chemical Romance music video.
So what I can and will admit to is that I used to be just a terrible person. I was a big piece of shit. I have been very vocal about the fact that I was a big piece of shit. It has never been something that I've ever tried to hide. In fact, my mom will be the first person to tell you that I was a terrible person. I was a liar, a cheater. I was a giant man whore in my past. I tried to see multiple women at the same time. A terrible friend? Absolutely. But do I think I'm any of those things anymore? No, I really don't. Am I any of the other things that people are saying about me? Absolutely not.
My guy, what the fuck are you talking about? Look, I know I said I wasn't gonna go into the whole bad boyfriend shit, but I'm sorry, I have to just quickly fucking point out the fact that the way he's talking about this makes it seem like this whole shit happened like 6 years ago. But quite literally, that's not the fucking case. In fucking November, which keep in mind was only a few months before this video got released, you were attempting to cheat with another content creator by the name of Shannon Taylor. You were talking about wanting to fly her out while you were dating someone at the time, bro. Fuck off.
He, out of nowhere, again, we're talking about music, and he responds to his own text about flying and meeting up and says, "We'll definitely come up before you get taken by another possessive butthole after only a couple dates, haha." Please, how is that not flirting, dude? Like, how is that not, like, crossing a line?
I'm starting to see why you disabled those likes and dislikes, not gonna lie.
However, I am constantly sorry about the person that I was, and I'm constantly saying sorry for the person that I was, constantly trying to distance myself from the person that I used to be even 5 years ago. And truthfully, I think I've come a long way. I mean, depending on how long you've watched me on this channel, I'm sure you can see the same thing about me and my content. I am not the same person I was 12 years ago when I started my first channel.
Hey Destery, big fan here. Seeing as how I already put your little game theory to the test earlier in this segment, I just want to kind of quickly point out the fact that you are full of fucking shit. Your jokes are the same. Your video presentation is the same. Your fucking editing is the same. What are you talking about?
Whatever I was, I'm not that person anymore. That said, I am still human. Those aren't the last mistakes I'll ever make. And if there's anything I ever do that's shitty, that irks you, or I make you uncomfortable, or you think that I step over the line, communicate that with me. Let me know these things.
You see, this would actually be a pretty good display of Destery actually growing as a person. You know, if he didn't decide to get a girl's video taken down for bullying and harassment a little bit before he decided to click the record button on this fucking video. Kinda makes your point a little bit mute, not gonna lie with you here.
Because another thing to note is that my brand is sexual jokes. My brand is weird, creepy humor. It's always been that way, and it will probably always be that way. It's just who I am, and that's presumably why you started watching me in the first place. But I would still like to be told when something I do crosses a boundary, whether that be something I say in a video or something that is proven to be true about me as a person.
Bro, it never fucking ends with this guy, does it? Look, I made plenty of sexual jokes in my past, but just come here for a minute, come here. I don't make those type of jokes with random women in my fucking DMs. Cause you see, if I did do that, it might, just fucking might, imply that I'm trying to give them the good old-fashioned dick and balls combo meal.
And with any accusation, normally in an ideal world, you are innocent until proven guilty, but I have only ever seen it to be the opposite. Anyone online is always guilty until proven innocent, and I can't support that idea. And as such, I know that a ton of people have already made up their minds about this situation, and even if I was to explain context of some of the things being said about me, not only would it not help people's image of me, but it would also be dragging someone else's name through the mud. And that is just something I can't do. Even if it exonerates me and everything is great, but it was at the expense of someone else being thrown under the bus, I just won't do it.
My brother in Christ, what the fuck are you talking about right now? You're getting accused of trying to fuck children. What the fuck do you mean you don't want to drag someone's name through the mud? If someone was trying to label me as a pedophile, just fucking saying, I'd be having a goddamn spurg fit trying to prove my innocence. Not doing whatever the fuck you're doing in this video. Also, let me just quickly clarify. I agree with the whole notion that with allegations like this, you should be treated as fucking innocent until proven guilty. But dude, you didn't say a single fucking thing in this entire video that even remotely proves your innocence. In fact, you're actually making me more skeptical if the allegations are true or not, just by how fucking terribly you're handling them. Oh, I don't want to drag someone's name through the mud or cause any drama. Motherfucker, you have an entire series on your goddamn channel doing that exact same thing, you fucking brain dead. You know, people sometimes ask me why I do the things that I do, and if I have to be 100% honest with you here, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a whole thing where, like, I've been doing this, I've been doing all this for so long that it's all I really know how to do. Dude. I'm about to be an adult, and like, I don't have a car, I don't know how to drive, I don't have a job, all my friends I've essentially cut off just to do something that, let's be honest, is probably not going to work out. I've lost. I'm nothing at this point.
2016, man, I wanted to be seen, man, I had some big dreams on the internet, talking shit for everyone to see, thinking about everything that I could be, everything was going great, staying up late, thinking of the next thing I could create. As the years went on though, I became a little more irate and filled with hate about myself and all the choices that I made up to that point, but I was in too deep. Didn't want to disappoint the people giving me support, they were encouraging my delusions, so I had to keep going. I knew deep down that I was slowly growing to hate what I was doing, but I kept suppressing those voices, I kept making those choices that were leading me down the path of loneliness and phoniness. Kept going even though I wanted to quit, moving on with my life and shit, but I couldn't and I wouldn't. Now we're here. Damn, this is what I always feared. Oh no. I don't know why I do the things I do. Just kinda happens, you know? It's over. It's over.
You know, sometimes people ask me, they're like, you know, was all this worth it? Honestly, I couldn't tell you.
Every now and then I think about how my life would be if I never clicked that record button. Maybe I feel like I wasn't trapped in a dungeon, but I'm frontin'. At this point no one can tell what's real or what's fake. Even if I break character, I've been reshaped in like 9 layers of irony, so it's kinda hard to say what I really feel without having to go into long drawn out monologues and peel back the layers of my insanity and depravity. Even if everybody hates me, it won't be worse than how much I hate myself. You know, I can say that I always win all I want, but the day I created my channel, that was the day I lost it all. Damn.
It's over.
Hello? Holy fuck, dude! What are you?
Something I guess that's changed, and I haven't really gone across, so I don't know how to get it across properly, is that I still absolutely love what I do. I love making videos, but I don't necessarily love making them in the way that's popular now. I'm old school. I like gameplay videos, the classic. I know how to make fast-paced, super excitable, highly edited videos, but that's just not me anymore. I don't enjoy that. If I did do it, it just wouldn't be genuine, and then what's the point? What's also important is you guys aren't kids anymore. We've all grown up together over the past 10 years. And I like to think my content is done the same.
Holy shit, he's right. I've been trying to keep my childhood alive this entire time by trying to, like, perpetually relive it, but the reason I don't feel the same as how I used to is because I'm not a kid anymore. I mean, I'll always, like, have the memories, but, like, at a certain point, I have to grow up. Wait a minute. You were that thing from my dream. Holy shit. You were behind this whole thing, weren't you? So, what now? Well, guess we'll see what happens next. Thank God, dude, it's finally finished. Well, yeah, I guess don't really need this anymore. Well, guess I, might as well get started on the next one then.
Don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Whoop right now, cranking they hog.